I need to say something that's going to make a lot of people in marketing very uncomfortable. The thing you've been doing with your website for the last 10 years is just not enough anymore. I want to make sure that you hear this because it's really important that you understand what I'm going to tell you. For years, the game was simple. Someone simply typed flower shop near me into Google and the results were right there, your shop. They would click, place an order because you were on the list. AI has changed all that. Google now uses AI to read every website in those results, build a plain language answer, and put it on the very top of the page before the customer ever sees your listing. So they're not looking at your listing, they're looking at the information that AI has gathered that could be the best answer for the consumer's search. So if AI is not talking about your shop in the answer, then you're not in the conversation. It doesn't matter how good your SEO is. If AI is pointing to someone else, that's who's going to receive the call. Understanding the difference between being listed and being cited is the biggest challenge that shop owners face today. You see, the most important part of this video is to understand that there's a difference between being listed and being cited. That's C-I-T-E-D. Being listed means your shop appears somewhere in the search results. Being cited means AI actually pulled the information from your website to build the answer to the customer's question. They're not the same thing. Being listed is what SEO gets you. Being cited gets you customers from AI. And most florists right now are listed. Very few are being cited. That gap is where your opportunity is. We call this GEO, Generative Engine Optimization. It's very different from SEO. It requires different content, a different approach to how your website communicates. Think about how most flower shops' websites are built. Product goes into grids, goes into photos, into category pages, copy that says something like beautiful seasonal arrangement, perfect for any occasion. Sounds good, right? That content is built for humans browsing your site. AI is not browsing. It is searching for a specific conversational, story-driven language that directly answers what a customer asks. This puts it all together in a nutshell. Not your product page. That page answers the question in plain language that tells the story, uses real words that gets cited. Your product grid does not. You see, the page that answers the question in conversational tone uses real words. That page gets cited because it's speaking to the person and you're picking up your results from that conversation. And the florists have no idea what's going on. SEO is not dead. I want to be clear about that. If a customer goes to Google and wants to scroll through results, you still need to show up. That still happens. So far, as of today, July 2026, that could change. But today, it works. But AI-driven results are growing every single month. And the florist who figures out GEO first are going to have the real advantage, not just visibly, but in credibility. When AI recommends your shop, that carries weight with the customer. How many times have you done a search and that little bubble pops up? It's got your answer in it. Is there any need to search any farther? That should be your goal. The last people you want to ask for help is your web developer, because they're struggling. Deep down, they're struggling. They are trying to understand all this. They're trying to reshape something that they built. Do you know that there's a couple of developers out there that haven't even updated their site in 3 years? Yet, people go to them and they say, what should I do? Art says this. I read an article about that. You gotta hear me here. But this is the reason that we built the Bloomerang GEO Booster, specifically for flower shops, mostly. The traditional ways of setting up a website doesn't work for AI. We built the booster so it's got all the key components to make sure your website's showing up for not just placing an order, but for wedding appointments, for follow-ups, for funeral services, for viewing times, and more. There's so much more there. You know, we're building a solution so if you have sunflowers you need for Wednesday, you'll put them in your computer on Monday. It will tell you who's got them and will deliver them to you. How would you like to just speak your questions to your website and get an answer? It's a very exciting time. I built a website 25 years ago with the local development team. It was the best of the best. What's going to be out soon is going to be 20 times that. And that's a number. That's a real number, 20. It's going to be amazing. And every day you're going to see new features that are just going to make you wonder, how in the world does that actually happen? Well, it's here and it's happening. So the booster is the content written the way AI actually reads it. We're going to go through your website and redo all your content, because this isn't about programming. This is about content management. What is content? Content's the words that are used. Again, you don't want to just be Sarasota Florist. Sarasota Florist who delivers in Sarasota in a timely fashion and requires a signature to confirm the delivery. So now people know that it was done. That's responsible retailing. But let me just say in closing, AI is making decisions about your shop right now. Every time somebody asks where to send flowers, a decision is being made. The question is whether it's being made in your favor. Please remember that. Let's get our heads together. If you have a question about all that I just said, please send it to me. I'm happy to answer it for you. The GEO booster is a short way to get in front of the search result with the proper answer that can be cited and used for the person searching to place an order with your website.